Welcome everyone, this is Pineleaf, and today we are beginning the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for November 2018, the Prismarine Pie Challenge, where we are to build a house made out of prismarine. Now, there are not too many sources of prismarine in the game. The most common source, of course, is a monument, and we have been informed that there are 3 ocean monuments in the region, and that there are also various things on this island, and we are to see if there are any chickens. There are some pigs there. We're not allowed to eat pigs, though. We're not allowed to eat turtles. And what else do we have around here? Now we have many dangerous spots around. Now we have some cattle. That's good. A source of milk. Oh, no, that's not cattle. Those were different colors of sheep. Very well. We also do not have eyes, apparently. Here are some cattle. Okay, good. That will get me some milk, because if we are going to go after a monument... Was that a monument out there? Or are those ruins? We'll have to see whether those are ruins or a monument. But the main thing that we need right now are chickens, because we are also only allowed to eat pumpkin pie. Yes, another pie challenge. 2 months ago we had the Let Them Eat Pie challenge. The previous month there was some note in there that said enjoy the pie. We had no idea what they were talking about there, because we never saw any pie there. Okay, there's the sugar cane, because if we're going to be asked to eat only pumpkin pie, I would assume that there would be sugar cane somewhere. So I'm going to grab this to take it to... There is another monument right there. Now that is 100% definitely a monument. Good. Oh, there's more sugar cane over here. So I'm going to grab the sugar cane and find the chickens. If there are no chickens, we have been instructed to start all over again. So I have to take that into account, because without any chickens, there is absolutely no way in which to complete the challenge, because you'd have nothing to eat. You're only allowed to eat pie, and you need eggs. And I think I just found some chickens. Here we are. We have some cattle here and some chickens both. I think I then found a place in which we can call home, because these are the most important things that we are going to be needing. Now, for the first couple of days, we are going to try our best to, well, of course, stay alive. Oh, this is a big tree. Not only to stay alive, but to collect the resources that we are going to be needing. And one of these resources we're going to be needing is iron. We need iron for buckets so that we can have some milk, because it's very hard to raid a monument without the milk. Now, the challenge did very specifically say to get your prismarine from monuments. Now, there are very few sources other than monuments in which to get them from. There are occasional ruins and the like. Yet I suspect that if there are any such things, they'll be few and far between. This particular challenge is one that was added after the 1.13 update. In fact, I believe was one of the ones that replaced a previous one that was found to be unsuitable for 1.13. So we have to remember that's what we've got going on here. Actually, I should start breeding chickens as early as possible, because chickens are... Now, in the long run, we're probably not going to have to worry too much about... There you go. There's one there. In the early game, we may have to worry about eggs, though, of course. Long run, After a few episodes, of course. Yeah, eggs coming out of your ears. Alright, we have 4 of these. And that's a good place to start for chicken breeding, assuming I could find more than one chicken. There should be, because usually they come in packs. Okay, here we go. Chicken here, chicken here. You get one, you get one. There you go. Give me some XP there. And that should get us started on there. I'll get a chicken pen eventually. What I am going to be needing, though, is some of this. Because we're going to need the usual stuff that you need at the beginning of the game. And I'll have to go underground in order to get some stuff. I'm going to do that, of course, at night as usual. Now we have a little thing that looks like it could be a cave here. So let me see about that. Well, we do have exposed coal. Never refuse exposed coal. Well, unless it's next to a creeper that's going to blow you up if you go anywhere near it or something like that. But other than that, one tries to take exposed coal when it can be reached. So we don't need... Actually, I won't do any other tools. I'll just do a pickaxe right now because we're going to have plenty of cobble in a moment. There you go. And this can be our initial cave also. There's a little bit of a mine, never hurts. Boy, it takes a long time to mine coal with a wooden pickaxe, doesn't it? It also takes very long for this. But at least I can turn this cobblestone into a better pickaxe because I'm going to be doing a lot of mining right here, it looks like. And I got 2 more sticks here. Let's get an upgrade immediately. While I'm at it, might as well also get myself an axe because I'm going to be needing... Well, I'm going to be needing more cobble first. Much better. Good. This then at least will give us their little necessities. Now I may start building a simple house out of other materials and just replace it with Prismarine as we go along, because I am going to need some place to live, so I may just use this shelter. It's just another possibility. In fact, let's get this here. And we're going to move this into the home so we can have our little nook here. And this could be a good base of operations. Get ourselves a little door. I like oak doors more than I like birch doors. So I use oak doors. And see, that way I can see and it looks better. Good. We have everything that we need except get ourselves a furnace because we now have coal. Oh, and I have plenty of... I have sticks. I think I should now go back outside. Start lighting up the island is one thing. So I need to get control of the island because I don't want too many mobs spawning all around here. Because if you get too many mobs here, I get killed. And I've had enough of them where I got killed. Of course, there are other things that get me killed too, such as falling off of a very high height and stuff like that. But for now, let's get this place as torched up as possible. the sun is going down already. Yay! What? Yeah. Alright. Now, I don't want to use up too much energy yet because eventually I will have some nice pumpkin. I haven't found the pumpkins yet! Oh, why did I break that? Well then. Let's start this going. Let's get inside! 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 Away from all that nasty stuff that wants to kill me and eat me and all that. And a chest. Now I have a single... Oh, we do want a Torture 3 indoors. Certainly don't want to go through all the trouble of lighting the outdoors and not bothering to light the indoors. We don't need too wide for our stairs. How about there? Good. Now let's time to mine because it's Minecraft. What? How high am I right now? 60. I'm at right at sea level right now. Let me go down a little bit, and with a little bit of luck, I'll find a little bit of iron. Because my goal here is to get buckets. Because without buckets, I can't bring milk with me, and without milk with me, there is absolutely no way I have a chance against these monuments. Not to have much of a chance anyway. If you've ever seen any other series where I have attempted to tackle monuments, you know that the results aren't generally pretty. Actually, I think the only one where I did it was in the Forked Spear one, where my entire goal was to play with tridents, and I never really got any good tridents. I found, I believe, one in the entire series, maybe two, and they were in pretty sad shape. Not particularly useful. And that was just a test world for 1.13. Now concerning test worlds, there is the question about 1.14 and the like. I will probably have another snapshot series with that when I think things are reasonably stable. And I might even start doing some MHCs in them. But I see there is no good reason for doing this one in 1.14 or any of its snapshots. First of all, you have the question of stability. And while I think that 1.14 snapshots are going to be generally more stable than 1.13, oh, iron, good. They're still going to have a few challenges that they're going to bring with them, because snapshots are, of course, always a little bit unstable. Now, 1.13, though, was particularly unstable because they were changing the entire game engine for the Java edition. So at least made the Java snapshots very unstable as a result. But without those updates, they wouldn't have been able to add all that stuff that they added in 1.13, and they wouldn't be able to add the stuff they have in 1.14 or anything like that, because there were some limitations that were in the old engine that had to be dealt with. Yet 1.14 does have a few changes, such as the texture pack change and the like, which is coming with it. But other than that, I think there are a number of things that they're able to change without disrupting the entire game. So I think it'll be more stable than 1.13 in there. That said, there will always be a little bit of challenges to come through here. Now, what do you have here? We have iron. 5 iron. Well, it's enough for 1 bucket and a shield. That's good, I guess. How about if we take... that's enough for a bucket. Now it's nice to have more than one bucket because, oh, that's right, my pickaxe went out, didn't it? Which is another reason to have come up here. Is the nice to have more than one bucket because if you only have one bucket, you're going to very quickly run out of milk because you use milk once, it's all gone. Poof. You have to come back and get it, and an older guardian, I believe, is able to attack you once every minute. I believe it is. And if you drink milk just before it's scheduled to do an attack, then you only have 1 second of being fixed or whatever by drinking it. So therefore, if you have more than one, then you guarantee yourself a couple of minutes. And that's what I'd like to do now. It looks like... See, because when I run into dirt like this, I'm wondering, am I coming into a valley or something like that? Because especially when I hear these zombies all around here, which implies that, well, they could be outside, or they, of course, could be in a cave. I'm not sure which one of those. But the fact that I also hear pigs implies that we're outside. Maybe I should dig a little bit deeper. Ooh. And maybe even find some coal while I'm at it. That looks like it's going to be the rest of the episode. Let's mine for coal. But it's going to be very important to get the place on, because I want to have as much of this island lit up as possible. So I won't have to worry about mobs spawning all over the place at night. I mean, we do have to worry about phantoms, of course, but phantoms are always going to be around unless I'm underground. Now, I think I always hear that phantoms won't spawn if you're below sea level. But staying below sea level for an extensive amount of period of time is tricky. Meaning, if you're staying at least in the water. Obviously, if you're below ground, it's easy enough. Which is my usual one. But then, if you're below ground, you'll probably also have something over your head, which is the other thing that keeps them from spawning. Alright, there you go. Iron, as much iron as we can get. Good. And as soon as I finish this, I think I'm going to go back up, refresh the iron. And once I refresh the iron, I'll be able to close out the episode, because I suspect we'll be finishing up soon after that. Good. Good. Now let's dump a lot of... Ooh, 8 pieces. That's a nice number. It's always nice to have 8 there, because that's worth 1 piece of coal. And that also means I can make a few things. Now, what would be a good thing to make? I don't know. We have to see. Now, back to the question about 1.14. Now, another reason not to do this particular MHC in 1.14 is this thing is all about Prismarine. And Prismarine already has stairs and stuff like this. They haven't added anything new for Prismarine in 1.14 because they added all that stuff in 1.13 with the aquatic update. Since that's already been taken care of, obviously there is no reason, no good reason in order to use that version here. So nothing to explore that be related to it. Now, if we were going into jungles or something like that, that would be another matter. And it looks like It is now daylight there. Is it day 2? Day 1? Yes, it is day 1, so that's the end of our episode. So return next time where we will start to continue bring up our chicken population, see if we can get some pies, because we are going to need plenty of those to raid one of those monuments, and start getting some milk, a shield, and all that stuff, so we'd be prepared in the Minecraft Parkour Challenge. Oh, zombies are burning up.